Mile High. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Denver Broncos. This going, Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen, Eddie Pinheiro to get it started. Off we go from Denver. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. A run with the Central Florida product, R.J. Harvey. And he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8. That is past the 40-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 2. Again, it's Harvey. And that'll give him the 1st down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
That's taken in. It's R.J. Harvey. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Niners' 48-yard line.
We'll go play action with Nix. He'll take a shot with Mims. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. A big-time play for the Broncos. 36 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap. This is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
On 1st down, it's Harvey. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
7th play of this opening drive, and here's 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss. You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
Showing off the big legs. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll go back to McCaffrey on first down. To the 20. And he will go all the way. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, San Francisco. That's his first touchdown of the new year. Extra point by Pinheiro is good. And the 49ers move out to a 7-3 lead. So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. Ty Chandler now to bring it back. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. Now the former Ohio State Buckeye, here's J.K. Dobbins. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
At the 28-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second and 5. Play action now. It's next. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
It's a gain of 8.
They get 18 on that one. Good for a Denver first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
A run with Dobbins. And he'll get about 6 there. Setting up second down.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
On the ground, here's the rookie from Penn State. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Denver. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. Will Lutz now for the PAT. The kick is good. Broncos are on top. It's now 10-7. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. Purdy now, he'll throw on first down. He'll find his tight end, Kittle on the right side. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
16 yards on the game, and a quick first down.
A gain of 16 yards.
First and 10 for Purdy. Right back to Kittle. That's another one. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. These two moving the chains themselves. A gain of 14 and a first down.
A gain of 14. First down, San Francisco.
A run here with McCaffrey. And he'll get about 5.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at the Broncos' 29-yard line.
From 29. Here's second down and 4. Again, it's McCaffrey. Maybe a couple there. It's third down.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up third down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
They'll try to run for it with McCaffrey. It's a gain of 12 there. It's good for a Niners first down.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at three situations. Can you run the ball in the fourth quarter with a lead? How well can you run the ball on the goal line? And then in this case, how well can you run the ball in short yardage situations?
And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take these forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6.
Get set, get set.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. Ayuk makes the catch right side. And he will score! Brandon Ayuk, touchdown, 49ers. Extra point by Pinheiro is good. And the 49ers are on top. It's 14-10. So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here's Dobbins. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7. From the shotgun, here's Nix. To the left side, into the hands of Franklin. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
So as the saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
17 yards.
17 yards on that play. First down, Broncos.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
He's brought down back at the
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
2nd down. Nix. He connects with Mims. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 17 yards, the gain there. Good for a Denver first down.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
23-yard line.
They'll throw. It's Nix. That's taken in by Franklin. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up 1st and goal.
First down.
Ball sitting at the 7. 1st and goal. Here's a run. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So we'll get a 2nd and goal when we return. The Niners have the early advantage. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. The Broncos in possession of the football to begin the 2nd quarter. Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal, as we are ready to get back underway. Now, a 2nd down throw for Nix. That one to the end zone, but incomplete.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
Forced out wide. That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was 3rd down. On now, it's Will Lutz to try the field goal. This is about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Broncos are back within a point. It's 14-13. So following the field goal, Lutz is back out to kick it away. Now, Watkins on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And a good piece of running there. He'll get about 9 yards past the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
So, from 37, here's 2nd and a yard. Back to throw. Purdy. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game. Just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that. So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, they're able to get you down for a loss.
They'll be marked down very close to the 1st down. They got 14 of the 15 that they needed. It's going to set up a manageable 3rd and short. They'll go with the sneak. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
Short one there, caught by Kittle. Down the left sideline, and he will get into the end zone. George Kittle. Touchdown, San Francisco. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. Extra point by Pinheiro is good. And the 49ers extend the lead to 8. It's 21-13. So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll will be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and 9. Throwing. Nix. Right side, it's Franklin. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here's Nix to throw. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Bryce Huff, he gets in to record his second sack of this first half.
Just can't seem to get anything going on every ensuing snap. They just continue to go backwards and backwards and backwards. They've got to find a way on first and second down to stay ahead of the chains so third down is not so daunting.
Nix from the gun on third down. He's going to take a shot down the field. This one's just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Troy Franklin, the intended target. And that's going to lead to a fourth down. Taken in at the 8. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Purdy works out of the pistol. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, but he really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
A second down throw here for Purdy. Open receiver, the former Gator, it's Ricky Pearsall. And they're going to get him down right at the 25. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
And the 49er first down.
On the draw, here comes McCaffrey. We'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. That's safety Talon Noah Hufanga on the tackle. Here's a second and 6. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. And over the middle to Kittle. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Purdy on first down. A throw on the move is caught.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion. When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Here comes third and 6. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. He's got his tight end, Kittle. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
Well, it wasn't the most exciting throw of the day, but I want you to watch, Mike, is the suddenness of the route runner. Change of speed, change of direction. Those are the qualities of great route runners, and this guy's certainly one of them.
He is all the way inside the 15, but hold everything. There is a marker down. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Back in the day, Mike, you know how they decided who played offense and who played defense? The guys who caught the ball better played offense, and the guys who couldn't play defense. And now, that's obviously not the case anymore. But this is one of those that still gives defensive players a bad rap.
Now it's McCaffrey. He kept waiting for that cutback lane to develop. It never did. He's tackled right at the line of scrimmage.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
Kittle is the man in motion. Third and long. Here's Purdy. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line.
Bombers. Oh, my second!
On first down, here's Nix to throw. That one, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be second down.
Oftentimes, it's the wide open ones that are the hardest to catch. It seems like the ball is in the air forever. You start overthinking it, you start really making more of it than what you should, and you let it slip away.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Oh, my second!
Now Nick's going to look to throw. Now they'll set up the screen for Harvey. And he'll get about 3 here on 2nd down before he's out of bounds.
Just a little slow developing on that screen play there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Out to his right. Taking off. He'll try to get there. And Nix with the wise move there at the end. Sliding to a stop. But he's got the first down. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Oh, my second!
He'll run here. This is Ty Chandler. Crazy. Finding room to the 20. And he'll take this one in. Ty Chandler. Touchdown, Broncos. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
Exiting the pocket right, and that is not going to work. It's incomplete. Trying to tie the game with a 2-point conversion, but unable to do so. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down. The Niners use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. Purdy going to give this to Garenda. That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. They'll go again with Garenda. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. First down. Timeout 49ers. That is their 2nd. As they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Throw on the run is complete. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Eddie Pinheiro going to come on and try a field goal now. This one from 43 yards away. And this is blocked. Look at him go. Past the 40. Still going. And he will score. Touchdown, Denver. Greg, those are the momentum swings they get you. One team is looking to add 3. Instead, the other team adds 6, thanks to the ability to block the kick.
Yeah, and in this case, Mike, the players are constantly reminded by the coaches, you never know. Just keep rushing, keep rushing. You could rush 100 times, but if you do it full speed, the 101st, you stick your hand up. That's the one where it connects with the ball. In this case, that's exactly what happens. Scoop, score, change the game.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. That's over the middle and caught by Pearsall. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That's good for 27 and a first down.
Well, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs. Well, the defense gets a rare win. We've seen this ball carrier have his way on the ground pretty much all day today, Mike, and give credit to the defense. They were able to get back in the backfield with some penetration and bring him down for a loss.
On 2nd down, Purdy. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Get set, get set. Go. Here we go. Go.
From the gun, it's Purdy. That's into the hands of Pearsall on the right side. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a first down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
He did not want to go down there. Carrying tacklers, it's a gain of 9.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest, and while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense. Pretty curious decision there, Mike, to go quarterback sneak on 2nd down. It's typically something that we see on 3rd and 4th down. But in this case, the play caller wanted to convert this first down, Don't leave anything to chance, and he's able to get a fresh set of downs.
On 1st and 10, Purdy throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he's close to another first down. Brought down just shy of the marker. Here's 2nd and 2.
At the 7-yard line.
Get set! Get set! 18! Watch out!
On the handoff, it's Garendo.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
And they'll run here with McCaffrey. A second effort, and he is in. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, 49ers. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Travel start on the ground, and he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8. That is past the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up
Come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Oh, my son!
We'll go play action with Nix. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
There's Fant opening right side. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A gain there of 11. First down, Broncos.
At the 45-yard line.
Back to throw is Nix. There's a short one taken by Ingram. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down. On the ground, this is Chandler. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. Second down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often.
To the pylon, he's in. R.J. Harvey. Touchdown, Broncos. Lutz for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Broncos have taken a 4-point advantage. going to send this one away. Safe kick taken at the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On the give, it's McCaffrey. And a hard-earned yard as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's second down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Second down, 8 to go from the 28. Shotgun snap to Purdy. Ayuk makes the catch right side. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. 11 yards for number 11. And a first down.
You can't run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far he had to go across the field before that ball was caught. That's going to take time. That's going to take a lot of trust in that quarterback, in his protectors, to know he can stand tall in that pocket and wait for his receiver to break open. At this point, we're going to need two hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
From the 46, here's second and 3. A run with Garendo. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it. He's able to pick up the first down.
Look at 3 tight ends here on first and 10. On the handoff, McCaffrey. From the 47 now, they'll work with a second and 7. They run once more with McCaffrey. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, 49.
This is a guy who's been doing it at a high level, Mike, for a long time. Not too many running backs finding success in the NFL past the age of 30. That's usually when they kind of ride off into the sunset, but as always, there's the exception to every rule.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Second and 10. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Eddie Pinheiro going to come on to try a field goal now. This a 48-yard attempt. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Niners cut the deficit down to 1.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Pinheiro had the field goal a moment ago. Now he's back out to kick it away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Drive starts on the ground, and this is Harvey. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
36-yard line. 1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Off the play fake, here's Nix. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Cortland Sutton, the intended receiver, and it'll be 3rd down.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
3rd down and 9. From the shotgun, here's Nix. That one too far in front. It is incomplete. Noah Fant was the intended target. And it's going to be 4th down. And he'll get a few yards on this return. A pass, the 15-yard line. First and 10 for Purdy. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterbacks? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
And it doesn't appear that he got to that 1st down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Here we go. 3rd and a yard. Purdy works out of the pistol. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
The 49ers out for the punt. They'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the 4th quarter. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds.
At their own 42-yard line.
They're trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
From the gun, that is a run with Harvey. And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up 3rd down.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the 1st down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, in a lot of situations, it'll get you the 1st down, just not here.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. On the run to the right. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And it's a decent return. Gets some of that yardage back before he's forced out of bounds. They'll give it to Garendo. And he'll get 4 here, up to the 24-yard line. It is 2nd and 6. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. Short one there, caught by Kittle. And he is out of bounds at the 45. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a 1st down. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
1st down, 49ers.
McCaffrey now from the pistol. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. He'll find his tight end, Kittle, on the right side. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, San Francisco.
A run here with McCaffrey. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5. Again, it's McCaffrey. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
Ray Greenlaw on the tackle. A gain of a yard on the play.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. He'll get this out wide to McCaffrey. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or 2 short. So, here's Eddie Pinheiro in a big spot. This to take the lead here in the 4th. This one has plenty of legs. And it is good. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Kill. Hold on a sec. Ready.
They'll begin here on the ground. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a 1st down.
Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? more important than how many gross yards you run for.
And out of bounds, but in business. They're going to have it first and goal inside the 5. It's a big play when they needed it the most. It's a gain of 43 yards. So the field goal here gets you the late lead. You got to think you want 6 when you have it first down and goal. Dobbins. And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line.
He was taken down behind.
Remember, a field goal takes the lead, but first and goal, you're thinking touchdown. But you can't lose yards on first down. It completely changes your approach now on a goal-to-go situation. Give credit to the defense.
Play action now. It's Nix. Under pressure, and now he's going to go down back at the 8-yard line.
What started out as a promising drive seemed inevitable, Mike, with the way they were able to continue to move the ball, that they'd find themselves finishing with points. But after that second down sack brings up 3rd and long, and this drive looks suddenly very different.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. Rolling right. And that is incomplete.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown.
And this is blocked. They got it. Oh, big hole left side. Inside the 40. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Touchdown, 49ers.
A sudden turn of events. One team looking to take the lead. Instead, the other team takes it the other way for a big momentum-swinging touchdown.
And you can just see the body language on the sideline, Mike. They just cannot believe it. Here they are on the sideline, thinks we're about to take the lead late. 4th quarter, critical situation. Now we find ourselves down. They're devastated. This is a back-breaking play, and one I'm not quite so sure if it doesn't end up deciding the outcome of this game.
At their own 35-yard line.
On 1st down, here's Nix to throw. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up 4th down. On 4th down, here's Nix. That's taken in, and they're going to get the 1st down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them. So time becoming a factor, down 2 scores. They do have 2 timeouts and the 2-minute warning to work with, though. He's going to let this one go deep. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
Ready? Ready?
Now a throw here. It's backwards. He might be looking to throw this. And he's going to be taken down, but he has the first down. Good execution of the double pass. Stoppage here. One of the 49ers is down. They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Short one there to his tight end, Fant. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
Ready? Bombers, bombers, bombers.
Throwing. Nix. He connects with Mims. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their second. They'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 15-yard line.
They'll come up now for 2nd down. Now Nick's going to look to throw. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that.
That is hot. What a job on the scramble. R.J. Hartley. Touchdown, Denver. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
A 1-score game late, and you figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Outside. 18, watch out.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So, a win here for our visitors, the 49ers. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball.